Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome back to Playing the Desperate Housewives, part 8. In this part, we'll have to find an everyday flavor for the pawn shop owner, so we can sell it to him. So it's currently 10 p.m. and we decided to stay up and not go to sleep as usual, so we can sneak into other people's homes and get a MP3 player. So as far as I can remember, when we were returning the painting to Susan's place that Lynette's children stole from her, I saw that there was MP3 player on a table, so maybe we can kind of take it from Susan and then deliver it to the pawn shop owner. Okay, it is right there. There's this meter that tells you how loud you are, and when it's filled, if you cause too much noise, then it's a possibility that you'll get caught, and once it gets full, someone will wake up, so you better get out of the house before this fills up all the way through. So since we're here, we can go and check out the house some more. We need to turn this off as quickly as we can. We can take some cash from here. There's a puddle. So if you make some noise, you just basically click on the object that's making noise and it will stop. No, it just fell. That caused a bit of a noise. Okay, I just think we'll take that for now. Maybe we'll be back. So let's get out of the house right now. Okay, so I think I'll just go home and go to sleep. And then the next day we'll just talk to Susan about Julie's favorite band and deliver an MP3 flyer. Then we had to blackmail Tabitha Savage to give our son a break. Okay, so let's go downstairs and make some recipes. Which one are we making today for breakfast? Maybe strawberry dessert? Well, it's not exactly the right choice for breakfast, but you know, we need to learn all of the recipes we can. Preheat oven to 350. Okay, perfect. Let's put this in the oven and mix this together. Okay, so I think that is about it. Overall quality A+, perfect. So I guess we'll eating alone today. Our husband is still sleeping. We didn't really see Tommy, so I'm not sure where he is. Let's take care of the dishes and the laundry. Okay, there's James. Well, he kinda missed breakfast, you know, so just take something from the fridge and he'll be fine, you know. Oh, wait. Okay, since we're up here, we can clean this. But I seriously don't know where Tom is. Okay, so let's just go and talk to Susan.
Hi. So, did you figure out what Julie's favorite band is?
Hey Susan, it took a while, but find the information you to surprise Julie with that CD.
Really? That is so awesome. Thanks a lot. What's the name of the band?
They're called Denmark and they only have one CD out, so you can't go wrong.
Great. I'll go pick up a copy later on and leave it on her pillow. Denmark. Denmark. Got it.
No problem, Susan. Glad I could help out. Let's go to the shopping mall and give this man his
Hello again.
MP3
What
player.
treasures do you have for me today?
You want a MP3 player, right?
My. Mrs. Resourceful managed to find what I was looking for. And as promised, here is your payment. However, should you choose to find another item for me, I could really use a new wristwatch. The ones that people have been bringing in here of late are not nice enough, and mine just broke. Is there anything else that I can do for you?
Nothing right now, bye. So, next we need to find a wristwatch. The pawn shop owner wants you to find him a new wristwatch. Okay. So let's just go back home and call Tabitha, I guess. Blackmail her.
Hello, it's you again.
Hey, yes, I need to talk about Tommy with you again.
Cut the crap and tell me if I'll see your son at tomorrow's tutoring session. I'm eager to show him some new study methods.
So if you choose this one, you're giving in to her, and if you choose this one, you're basically blackmailing her. So we're just gonna blackmail her. Oh, you might see him again, but strange. I saw Bree at the camp earlier and we had a little chat. Bree was in a bit of a rush, but she did manage to tell me about your babysitting days.
Yeah? So what? That was a long time ago. Did he break up with Allison yet or not? I don't have time to gossip with you about my childhood.
We'll get to that a bit, but I'm much more interested in the circumstances surrounding your brother's tragedy. It seems there's some disagreement about the cause of that.
He had that, what's it called? Crib death, right? He just stopped crying all of a sudden. I thought he was fine. I didn't mean to do anything to him.
Interesting. Rex Van de Kamp seemed to think that perhaps there's another explanation. I wonder if he wrote anything in his diary about this accident.
Listen, lady, I was only 14. My father told me it would be okay. I didn't mean to hurt him, but he wouldn't stop crying. I just wanted him to shut up.
You can do something like that, like what you did, and get away with it a bit. Things like this have a way of coming back to you. However, if you leave my son alone, I might be willing to forget some things.
All right, you win. I'll back off and let him do what he wants.
Wise choice a bit. I'll keep my eye on you. Heart-to-heart moment. Although you may have resolved the situation to be the savage, your son still lied to you. He should be back home from studying soon. Meet him back at your home and confront him about his dishonesty. Here he is.
Hey, Mom. What's for dinner?
We're having pasta tonight, Tommy, but before you go inside, I would like to have a heart-to-heart with you.
Sure, Mom, whatever. What's up?
I had a lot of conversations with Miss Savage on the phone, and she told me everything.
Everything? What did she say?
She told me about the tutoring sessions and that she hasn't seen you in a few weeks.
Well, I started hanging out with Allison a lot, and I just couldn't keep both things in my schedule, you know.
So you ended your sessions with Miss Savage, and your grades started to drop, yes or no?
Well, I just started to feel kind of creepy with Miss Savage, and Allison and I get along so well.
Well, I can sort of understand. I know it can get confusing being a young man at this time in your life. I have negotiated an understanding with Miss Savage concerning all of this. You can just keep dating Allison. She should leave you alone from now on.
Okay, Mom. I'll try to be more honest in the future. This was just sort of an uncomfortable situation. Can Allison sleep over this weekend?
Don't push it, kiddo. Now go get your homework done before dinner.
Life is filled with difficult choices, and with every one of these choices comes the risk of regret. Regret can remind us of past mistakes in order to avoid making the same bad choices in the future. But sometimes we are forced to live with our mistakes and face the compromises we made, the ones that seemed reasonable at the time, the ones that sometimes rear their ugly heads in ways we could not imagine, and cause us to regret once more. My good friend Bree Vandekamp's dinner parties were always the talk of Wisteria Lane. She prided herself on the perfection of everything in her home. From being the perfect host to making the perfect hors d'oeuvres. Although she was comfortable in the knowledge that she threw the best dinner parties on Wisteria Lane, Bree didn't consider herself a competitive person. However, sometimes all it takes is one little thing for someone's true nature to be brought to light.
Hey, welcome. I am so glad you could come. These days, it's harder on me to get here with the family and work and everything.
So I guess we're playing poker
Oh,
tonight.
I know how you feel. Between work, lunch dates, dinner dates, late-night rendezvous, and the occasional breakfast-in-bed special, I hardly have time to myself.
Edie.
What?
On that note, have you played Texas Hold'em before?
No, but I'm a fast learner. This is your receipt. All of your information is located in this area. Here you find your purse and your cards. This is the dealer marker. It designs which player is currently the dealer. All positions are referenced relative to the dealer in a clockwise fashion. This means that the person to the left of the dealer always has the first opportunity for action. When it's your turn, these buttons come active. They allow you to declare your action for the round: call, raise, or fold. In the absence of a prior wager, call and raise are placed by check and bet, respectively. To check is to defer to the next player. To bet is to place the first wager. In Texas Hold'em, there are 4 rounds of betting. However, to ensure that every game completes with a pot greater than 0, each player places a predefined amount of money into the pot at the start of each hand. This pre-hand bet is called an ante. And if a player is unable to pay the hand, the player may not play any longer. Once the initial round of betting is complete, the dealer places 3 cards face up on the table. This is called a flop and provides free community cards that any player may use to improve their hand. The flop is then followed by another round of betting. After the flop is a turn, a single card that is added face up to the community cards. Betting in and shoot. The 5th community card, also known as the river card, is out. In the round, players attempt to make the strongest hand possible out of the 5 community cards and their 2 whole cards. Players may use all 5 community cards as their hand or any combination of community and whole cards to generate their hand. A final round of bidding commences. Once the final round of bidding completes, the players show their hands in the showdown to determine a winner. For winners in rare cases. The pot is then given to the winner or split between the winners if there is more than one. Once the final round of bidding completes, players compare their hands in the showdown to... Okay. Cheating. Throughout the game, you may cheat in a variety of ways. You may pick at your opponent's cards, stack the deck, putting the cards in your favor, stare down an opponent causing them to fold, or kick an opponent causing them to call. Okay. Let's call. Okay, we have an F, A, and I'm not really sure how to play this game, so I'll just, play it somehow and hope that we win. Yeah, we won!
Not a bad first round there.
So, seeing as how I won't be able to come to poker night for a while, what do you ladies think about perhaps inviting Daniel Fox? That's no reason to leave an open seat. Besides, it'll be fun to have a male opinion around here. Even if it's more likely an opinion criticizing our makeup choices than anything else.
I know I'm the new one here, but that sounds like a good idea to me. We could talk about it more after the next hand. So I think we'll just fold. We don't have enough of good cards right now.
Wow, what a flop.
Personally, I love that we're inviting Daniel. He's got to be more fun than you all.
I know, he's different than most of the men around here. But it's not the poor guy's fault he's got more style than anyone in this room. Oh, no offense, Gabby. And Bree. Okay, no offense to anyone. It's not like he's intentionally trying to show off by doing things better than you.
Give us a little credit, Susan.
You know what I mean.
Of course we do, Susan. You're not worried because you have nothing to lose. You've already driven every straight man in your life away.
You're probably better off anyhow, Susan. Anyways, how about another hand? Yeah, I think we'll play this one. Let's pick at Gabby's cards. Wait, how do you do that? Oh, okay. Then high to pair. And then... Wait. Who is still playing? I think just Susan and me are... Okay. We
Another
won.
hand. Well played.
It's not that I don't like Daniel. I'm just not used to feeling like I'm competing with a man in that department.
I know what you mean, Bree, but trust me. If a gay guy is really competing with you for a man's attention, there's probably something you don't know about that man. I mean, haven't you heard of Gaydar? When I saw him shopping last week, his clothes were just so perfect. Even the straight men were looking at him instead of me.
That's never a problem for me.
How can you guys be so sure he's gay anyhow? It's not like he's done anything that you could definitively reason one way or...
Okay, we're definitely playing this one since we have the Joker. So, who is still playing? Edie and Susan. Let's actually pick at Edie's hands. Three of a kind, Queen High, and Susan has a pair. Yeah, sure. Let's proceed it to fold. We won again. I think I'll fold this one out. We don't have enough good of a cards. I think we'll just wait this one out too. It's basically just Edie, Gabby, and Susan playing right now. Force Edie to fold and also Gabby. Step back, arrange the deck in your favor. So I think we can just do that once we're the dealer, I guess, or before
It's about time I
we
headed home.
start.
Good night, all.
Okay, that's about it for tonight's poker. Ruffled feathers. During poker night, the ladies gossip about how Daniel Fox has managed to ruffle some feathers. Speak with Daniel about this might alleviate future hurt feelings. Actually, yeah, let's go and talk to him before it's 9 p.m.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Actually, I'm doing great, sweetie. What can I help you with?
Well, Daniel, I need to tell you something. I don't want to gossip, but the other wives are a bit frustrated with trying to keep up with you.
Well, that's a shame. I was hoping to enlist them to be models for my fashion show.
Actually, that sounds wonderful. I'm sure the women would love to hear that.
Yes, I'm going to make the 5 most popular women in Fairview my models.
Sounds like fun. Where do you sign up?
Honey, I just don't have room for everyone. Since it sounds like I'm upstaging them, I'll just stand behind the curtain so that the flowers of Wisteria Lane can be seen in full bloom. Listen, the criteria for determining popularity will be pretty familiar to the women in this town.
Can you tell me what those are?
The most important thing on Wisteria Lane is appearance.
Well, a woman's gotta look good. Presentation is everything these days.
Not just a woman's beauty, but also the ability to design a beautiful garden will be a factor. Adding some rare but aesthetically pleasing flowers will show everyone you're not afraid of a little hard work.
Hard work? Not really. Gardening's fun.
They can also improve the presentation of their home by doing some interior design work.
That should be easy enough.
There's also another qualification. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Not that I necessarily believe in God, but there's nothing like a clean house to gain some respect around the neighborhood.
My home is always immaculate.
Obviously, relationships with other people are very important as well. Popularity is earned by having great relationships, you know. Finally, remember that friendship and respect are 2 sides of the same coin. You will need to earn both from your peers. So, while taking care of the home and earning your neighbors' respect, you also need to take the time to be friendly with your neighbors. Well, that was quite a little speech I gave. I even impressed myself. Anyway, I hope that helps you understand the ground rules for the contest.
It definitely does, Daniel. Thank you very much. So, yeah, we would have to work on our garden and improve or renovate our home a bit. We already made friends with a lot of the neighbors, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, let's clean this up a bit.
I've got a moment. What's new?
Do some laundry. And we'll do the dishes after we're done making breakfast. So let's make some grilled shrimp. Preheat oven to 450. Okay, that's all the way up. Let's cook some shrimp. Add them into the pan and stir gently. Add garlic and parsley. Bake shrimp with sauce in oven. Overall quality A+, perfect. Okay, so we're eating together after some time.
What's up?
Okay guys, so I'll just end this part here, and in the next part we should be working on some gardening and improve our home a bit so we can make our way to the modeling show. I'll see you in my next part. Bye guys.